Sure. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Meal Planning Call. We're so excited that you're here. We're going to talk about what we're going to be eating this week, which is exciting. And hopefully you guys have been getting our weekly emails with the meal plans. I have yet to try the recipes in the meal plans, but they look absolutely, I know. Have you made any yet? Carrie Danielle, tell me, what have you made? I haven't made any yet.
I did one last chicken. What was the chicken with spinach?
Chicken Florentine.
Chicken Florentine. That was delicious.
That's right. Okay, I remember you posted that and you're like, who else is going to do it?
It was so good. And then this week it had the spaghetti squash lasagna that I've made before. That is one of my favorite dishes.
Okay. Yeah. And now, did you guys look at the ones that we're going to be sending out this week? Did you look at that one yet?
No. I actually deleted my entire Sprint to Emerald thread.
What do you mean?
I deleted it.
Wow.
I like literally was like, leave conversation because we did the diamond thread, and I was like, delete Emerald. It's just, I can't believe I did it, and I'm like, I'll have everything in that thread.
Well,
that's
okay.
Clean things out. Like when I clean things out, I'm like, okay, now on to the next. Like I'm done with this. Like on to, and I had all the stuff in that thread. I didn't save it to anything else. I'm like, oh my god.
Okay.
That's okay.
Well, it still exists, so we'll be able to get you back in
I
there.
know.
What I plan on doing with all of the weekly meal guides that we have done in the past is I do want to create a folder in our Facebook group so that way anybody has access to them going forward. So it's not like just you have it for that 1 week and you have to find the email. I do want to create like an access. Upload them in there. So any previous ones, everyone will always be able to get to them.
Yeah. And now how do you say your name? I'm so sorry. It's
Danya.
Danya. Oh, I love that.
Yes.
It's like Tanya with a D.
Exactly. That's what I have to say to people.
Exactly. Yeah. So now I know.
They'll be like, Zanya? I'm like, no, it's like Tanya with a D.
That's great. So, girl, when you join us, because I'm going to say when, because I think you are going to, which I'm excited about, you're going to be in our community, which is awesome. We have all these different files with old meal plans in there. And then we also have recipes based on, like we have units in there. And we have like a unit just on breakfast recipes. And these are recipes that we love, that we've added because we've tried them and they're absolutely delicious. Yeah. The meal plans we send you, you're still going to get those too, but we haven't necessarily tried all those recipes. The ones that are in the units of the group, we've tried them. Like the shrimp scampi that I have in there is like to die for. The oatmeal berry bake is like so good. And all the recipes go with, the meal plans that we do, like the portion sets.
Do you have an Instapot or a crock pot, Instapot?
I have a crock pot. I don't have it.
Okay. I think for Christmas this year, I'm going to be getting the Instapot crock pot thing so that I can make like
it's so good.
Oats and all that stuff. So.
Oh my God. Okay. So Danya, there's a woman that we absolutely love. We always talk about her pretty much every week on the meal planning call, but Confessions of a Fit Foodie is the website. So if you go to that website, her recipes, every single one is amazing. Like I have not made one thing that I don't like. But a lot of her recipes are Instapot. So that's why I got the Instapot, was because of that. But you can transfer them into crockpot recipes as well. You don't have to make them in the Instapot.
Okay.
So if you don't have one yet. But I would put it on your wish list if you can for Christmas.
You would want it. It's on my wish list. Amazon heard.
Probably.
Alexa,
put it on my wish list. No, I don't have an Alexa. I don't believe in that
shit. I have one, and anything I ask Alexa, anything. It could be like, what's the weather today? She's like, I don't have an answer for that. Like, for nothing.
What good are you, Alexa?
Ask her if she's the government.
No, like it's not even a joke. Like, it doesn't work. Like it's terrible. So
we have our kids call her Alicia because if we say Alexa, she'll go on. We don't necessarily want.
Right.
Like if I say go ask Alicia, then she doesn't go on.
I like that.
Is there anybody doing anything different this week for their meal plan? Like, I wish there was more people on because I kind of feel like we
Karen's on.
this seem.
Karen?
Oh yeah, that is true. Karen's on. Is there anything that you're doing this week for, like, do you have any plans for your breakfast, lunch, and dinners that you have specific, or are you just
Me or anybody? I've been waiting
anybody?
this week. I've been horrible this week. This has been a bit. It's so hard with the holidays, right? Who's with me? It's
I'm definitely with you. I'm definitely keeping my thing, like my meal prep, so simple and so to the point, and
good.
so exactly the same every single week for the last since Thanksgiving.
That's
So
a good idea.
it's really just been the turkey chop meat. I've been doing turkey tacos at night. I've been doing the chicken and salad for lunch. Like just with the,
Well, that's
with the
my
apples.
thing. I can't eat the same thing every day. Like,
Oh my God.
I cannot eat the same thing every day.
Can you eat it every other day? Like, would you make a like a big pot of soup and then have that for the week for lunch or something like that, or no? No.
I'm laughing because my boyfriend made a freaking pot of cabbage soup, and he's been eating it for like
Oh no, not cabbage soup.
2 weeks, and I'm like, this is disgusting.
Well, 2 weeks, that's crazy.
Maybe it depends. It has to be really good.
Well, I'll tell you,
Bored easily.
the Instapot Bolognese from Confessions of a Fifth Foodie is better than there's a restaurant near here. I live in Bayshore. There's a restaurant here in Babylon called Francesco's. They have the best Bolognese until I had this one. This one's healthy and it's even better. It's amazing. I could literally eat that every single day, but I am somebody, if I like something, I can eat it every day. Like, I eat eggs, arugula, and toast almost every day for breakfast, almost every day.
Yeah, I eat the same thing every day because I kind of view it as like fuel. And
Yeah.
then I have like my Fridays and Saturdays are like, okay, now I'm going to eat like what I want to eat. So like during the week, it's like fuel feeding.
Yep, give me the donut.
I need protein.
All right.
Yeah, that's kind of like how I had to do it because I was all over the place. So like my breakfast every day consists of like, the vegetables, the egg whites. I say it like every week, and I do the oatmeal with the fruit, and then my lunches and my dinners are always prepped. So at least Sunday through Thursday.
So, and then what I used to do in the beginning, now I can pretty much eat the same thing every day, but in the beginning, I didn't like it as much either. And what I did when I started, I've been doing these programs for about 4 years, is I would do every other day. So I would have like a Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Sunday meal, and then I would have a Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday meal. So like, then it was like, I didn't feel like I was like constantly eating the same thing. So like on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I might have like eggs and, some kind of veggie and toast or something like that. And then on the Tuesday, Thursday, I might do like a yogurt. I do the 2% Greek, no flavor in it yogurt, and I add Truvia to it, or you could add honey or maple syrup or agave or anything like that. I don't like it bitter. I kind of like it on the sweet side, so that's why I add that stuff. And then I'd have it with like granola or oatmeal and fruit. So that would be like kind of my every other. Okay. And then I would flip my salads. So like on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I would usually do like a Greek salad with no fruit. And that would be on the days where I had fruit in the morning. And then the Tuesday, Thursday, I would do like a pear, chicken, or some type of fruit with chicken and spring mix salad because I was not having the fruit in the morning.
Right.
You see? So that way, like you'll learn that like as you go. It's very easy and it's really quick that you catch up. Like, oh, if I'm having the fruit here, then I'm gonna not have it at lunch. But if I'm not having the fruit at breakfast, I'm gonna have my fruit at lunch or as a snack or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get it.
I'm kind of boring too. I work out of the house and I work like 45 minutes away. So on Sundays, I do all my food prepping. And if I'm prepping breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I'm way too lazy to do 2 options for each of them. Same kind of thing. I was like, oh, it kind of sucks eating the same meal every single day. But then I was like, it's just so quick and easy for me. And then when I have something home, like we just don't have to get takeout or grab something on the way home. But I only do 4 meals for during the week, because knowing that I'm in maintenance mode right now, I'm not trying to lose weight. So I know, okay, one day I'm going to want to grab something for breakfast, or one day I'm going to have a luncheon at work or something. So when I prep my meals, I'm only doing it for 4 days for during the week. And then on the weekends, we make fresh stuff. So that way it's still according to plan, but I'm making fresh.
Right.
I have to do that though, because everything, like literally breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I eat at my desk at work and I never leave. So for me, that's what I do. I'll do like a rotation for breakfast. One week I'll do a frittata that I just heat up at work, or I'll do same sort of Greek yogurt, overnight oats kind of a thing. Lunches, I'll do salads or something that just doesn't really need to be heated up and I can just have at my desk. And then dinner, I'll have whatever here, or I'll make some fresh vegetables, roast something up with like a piece of meat or something.
And Carrie Danielle loves sausage, peppers, and onions.
Oh my God, it's the easiest thing to make. That's why. You literally just throw it on a pan, all of it in the oven, all at once, and you take it out, and it's just done. And peppers and onions, I feel like I can live on peppers and onions, like sauteed together when they're all like browned up and the
caramelized and
sweet.
Yeah, they're good. And it's so like you say, it's so easy. You know, you can meal prep that, and then if you have a crock pot, sometimes I'll do like a big. We have a great recipe in the group, but we could. I'll have Elena share it with you, even though you're not in the group yet. But we have a big crock pot, a great crock pot recipe, and it tastes honestly like, remember what the little Quaker packets? It was the cinnamon and brown sugar one. It tastes almost like that one, like where the maple, whatever that one was, like the favorite one.
Yeah.
It tastes just like that one. But it's all healthy. It's made with like almond milk and cinnamon and pure maple syrup and steel cut oats. And you put like 4 ingredients in a crock pot, and that's it. If you do that and sausage, peppers, and onions, you know, and just keep everything really. I don't know. Do you like sausage, peppers, and onions?
On bread.
Yeah, well, I think that's like our biggest thing is like the bread, right?
Yeah.
The bagels.
Yep.
Yes.
The lox, the cream cheese.
The white fish.
The white fish. Yeah, we're such big bread people. We really
I know, I love
like, I'll eat a loaf of Italian bread over anything. Like, like dipped in oil. Like, give it to me. But again, you can do that on Friday and Saturday, just not Sunday through Thursday. So it's like, if you can just kind of like
get through the week.
80-20%.
CJ tells me all the time.
And you know, I've actually had the sausage pepper, whatever that is. Like, believe it or not, it's not bad. Like, I love arugula. I could eat it, like, seriously, every meal, all the time. I don't know why, but I love it. If I put, like, sausage, peppers, and onions that she's talking about over, like, greens, like, I like arugula, but whatever greens you like, I don't know. I find it very filling and really delicious. And you just get used to it. Like, you know, the beginning is tough. It's like everything else.
I know.
Also, too, spaghetti squash. Do you make spaghetti squash?
Oh, yeah.
I
haven't made it in a while. I've made it before.
But like, do you use it as like a pasta?
I've done it before. But
oh my God, it's so good. I forgot about that.
Put, like, I'll make meatballs, or I'll make chicken meatballs or something, and I'll put it over spaghetti squash with like sauce. Mm-hmm. And we do like the ricotta cheese, because ricotta cheese is considered a protein.
Yeah.
So you're allowed to have that.
Did you say ricotta?
Load it up.
I said ricotta, okay?
Ricotta.
Ricotta.
Yeah.
Listen, Danya's dad is like a really good cook. And so is her mom. I mean,
thank you.
Amazing. I mean, he owned a restaurant for like 40 years, so she's got.
Make him the bolognese. Make it for him, and I bet you he'll like.
Yeah, he needs the bolognese in his life.
He needs portion. What's it called? The fix, whatever. Right?
Yeah, portion fix. Yep.
Portion fix.
It's good stuff.
All right, enough about me. What do you usually do in this chat? I feel like I'm taking over.
Well, we really just talk about like what we're going to make for the week. So this week, I'm definitely doing my regular breakfasts. Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, I don't know if anybody's doing anything different that we normally talk about. I'm doing my regular breakfast, my salads for lunch, and we made a meatloaf this week that was really good. Patrick made a meatloaf.
Oh yeah.
And he made it with like regular sauce that he made a couple days ago that we had left over. He just made a meatloaf. He put the sauce on top, put it in the oven And I guess he added something. I don't know what he did, but it tasted amazing. And I had it today with I actually made it into a taco like I always do, but it was really good. I might make it again next week and do like mashed cauliflower with it, like, you know, the regular.
I love that.
I'm sorry,
Mashed
what a
cauliflower.
meatloaf taco?
Well, yeah, I took the meat.
Come
I kind
again?
of chopped it
I
up.
was like zoning out for a second. I was like, wait, were you just talking about meatloafs and the tacos? And the
Yeah, like I
like
chopped
taco
up the
life, we
meat.
know that, but
I
like
think
meatloaf
everybody,
tacos-
anything would be good in a taco.
Yeah, I just
True.
chopped it up.
I like tacos.
Honestly,
That's something I can eat every day.
Well,
Yeah,
you and
can,
Carrie
yeah.
Danielle, you're like this. That's it.
I'm the same way.
And
I eat
sushi
some-
every day.
breakfast taco, that's fine. Tacos for lunch, that's fine. Meatloaf taco, I don't know about that.
No, that's fine. It's good.
It's good.
You just chop up the meat. You put the tomatoes, and I've been using the plain Greek yogurt with no flavor as my
Yes.
sour cream.
Instead of sour cream. It's the greatest thing. You never know. You think
Yeah,
it's sour cream.
it tastes just the same. It
Yep.
doesn't even taste like so.
Sounds perfect for a meatloaf taco.
So good. Listen, I chop up like hamburger and put it in a taco. Make a
Yeah.
quesadilla
I'd rather
taco.
have, if I'm having like hamburger, I'd rather have like potato, like French fries. Not like French fries, like fried ones, but I'd rather like slice up potatoes really thin and have that. If I'm having meatloaf, I'd rather have mashed cauliflower or mashed potatoes with it. Like, I don't know. Like, and even like you were saying, back to the sausage and pepper thing, you can put it on bread. There's no reason you can't. But my issue is once I start eating bread, I don't want to stop. But like if I'm really craving like sausage and peppers on a piece of bread for the day, like a hero, that's what I'll have. But then I just won't eat carbs the rest of the day. That'll be my carbs for the day.
And you can get, they're
You
pretty
can,
good
yeah.
too. Like Stop and Shop has like whole wheat hoagie rolls or whole wheat, and you can get them. And like she said, it would probably just be your bread for the day.
Mhm.
Yeah, like we make sloppy joes and I still have it on a regular bun. I just buy smaller ones rather than the big ones that I used to get, and that's how I still have it. It's
I
not-
always have sloppy joes on carrots.
yeah.
I actually
Yeah.
steamed. I had bags of what?
Sloppy Joes on carrots.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I steamed like 2 bags of carrots that I had in the fridge. Don't look at me like that. I steamed them and then
First of all, does anybody know what Sloppy Joes are besides like, I don't know. Is Sloppy Joes a thing?
They are.
I never had them until I started
They're
in this
so
group.
good.
I use
Yeah.
carrots and I put my sloppy joes over this. But sloppy joes are still
Oh.
the first time someone was like, "Oh, you need to try the Beachbody sloppy joes," and I'm like, "Isn't sloppy joes like the most disgusting thing from a can? That's like so."
Yeah. That's how my
And
dad.
it's like
used to buy it.
basic ingredients that you have in your fridge, and you taste. And you're like, "Holy crap! This really tastes exactly like sloppy joes, and it's so healthy." And
It's
you like
healthy.
sneak in little chopped red peppers, so you get vegetables in, but it tastes exactly like a sloppy joe. Like if you gave it to a kid, they wouldn't know that it wasn't the crap from the can.
Your dad, you got to make them and say, here, try these.
But if I'm having a carb for something else, say I want an egg sandwich in the morning and I'm going to have my eggs on bread, if I'm having sloppy joes, I'll put it on something like this because it's like a carb, like it's still a little bit crunchy.
Yeah.
So it, like fakes you out. As long as you feel like you're having a carb, it's good. But I still have my carbs. I don't cut out bread. I still have them.
I do too. I mean, hi Nora. Oh, she's so cute. I don't really cut out my carbs too much either. Like I still eat my carbs every day. I just don't eat the way I used to eat. I mean, I was bad. Like I would sit on the couch and literally eat a bag of popcorn, a bag of potato chips, a bag of pretzels, like in one sitting. A whole entire thing of Oreo cookies in one sitting, like no problem. So I stopped doing that and I started eating more portion, like, you know, every few hours and cut out all that junk, and it worked on top of doing the workouts.
Yeah, our bodies need carbs. That's what gives us energy. I mean, maybe I need some right now. I keep yawning, but get me some bread, girl. No, but it's
the
just like
butter. The butter.
but it's just the type of ones you're eating, right? It's gonna try not to eat any white ones. So I eat like brown rice and quinoa versus white rice. You know, I grew up on the white rice with the salt and the butter, right?
And the
Yeah,
duck
so
sauce.
good.
And the soy sauce. Oh,
Mm.
All right, the kids are talking to me now, so that's. I told them they could come in if they were going to be quiet, but they're not doing
So
that.
I'm looking through I'm the only one who has access to it right now, but I'm looking through this week's meal plan to see if there's anything good in it. Some weird stuff. Savory Irish oats for breakfast with turkey, bacon, cheddar, and chives. Elena,
That's funny you said that because all these things you're saying, I know about because I've been in the fitness world for a long time. But there's a really good I used to get this quinoa with like mushrooms and goat cheese and scallions, and then you could put like an egg over it, and it's really good, and it's savory just like that.
It sounds really good. I feel like put an egg on
So
anything.
good.
It does, right? It is good.
Wait, what was it? It
It's
was
like
made already?
quinoa, scallions, I think it's mushrooms, and I don't remember exactly, but I used to put an egg
Goat cheese
Oh,
and
goat
goat
cheese.
cheese, yeah.
and mushrooms.
And you can have it with an egg, without an egg, whatever. I used to get it.
because
It's really good.
because that's like every food group,
Mhm.
kind of mixed into one right there. It's like every container. Well, I mean, maybe not every container, but like not a full containers, but
What's that one? What was it? Turkey, bacon.
Irish oats.
Irish oats, turkey, bacon, cheddar, and chives.
That sounds good.
Irish oats.
She's like, that's like your meatloaf taco.
I'm making that. Maybe I'll
I
make that this
was
week.
like, maybe Elena would like that because I don't know how I feel about that.
She'll
then
put
there's-
meatloaf in it.
Listen, I could literally eat like a homeless person and have no problems with it. Like, give me the scraps of like people's leftovers, and I'm like, all right, I'm full. Like, I'm good. But like,
That's awesome.
but on top of it, like if I get an idea in my head, like if I go home and I have an idea in my head of like making something, I'll eat 65 servings of it. That's the problem. Like I'll eat the whole entire pound of pasta with garlic and oil and broccoli, which I have not had in almost a year.
God.
I have not had ali olia in a year, Danya. That's like crazy for me. I know. Not even on my birthday this year.
Not even a little portion.
Nope. And that was like, that's like my biggest weakness is linguine with garlic and oil.
Yeah, I'm a pasta girl. I like pasta. I try to
I actually haven't eaten any pasta. It's crazy.
Did you try the brown rice quinoa pasta? It's so much better than, I don't eat whole wheat pasta at all, ever. It's horrible. But brown rice quinoa pasta, it's chewier. It's not like hard like that. Ugh. The whole wheat pasta is stinky.
It's like cardboard, right? Whole wheat.
Yeah, it's not good. Why?
It's
No, I'm not
grainy.
going to. Why bother? I'm not going to do that. So, but the brown rice quinoa, I get it at Stop and Shop and Trader Joe's. It's really good. The kids don't know
I get the chickpea pasta too, and I like that.
I got gluten-free
pasta.
pasta, which is, I think it's made with rice flour and stuff like that, and it was actually really, really good. I didn't taste any difference. So it wasn't made with semolina flour. So, and I feel really like when I eat pasta that's made regular pasta, since I started all this, when I go back to regular foods that I used to eat, I feel sick. Like my head feels like it's gonna explode. And I know, like I've said this in the past, like even peanut butter I can't have anymore. I can't eat peanuts.
Really?
My head feels like it's going to explode out of my head.
Well, there's a lot of sugar in peanut butter, so maybe that's why. Have you?
No, well, just regular peanuts. Like if I have a handful of peanuts,
That's weird.
my head starts to throb, like, and I feel like lethargic. Like I could go to sleep and my head starts to pound. So, all right. So what is that again? Irish oats and
Turkey, chives, and cheddar cheese.
Turkey, bacon, cheddar, and chives. You're right.
Turkey, bacon.
Cheddar, chives.
I'll send you a message for it so you have.
I got it. I have so much turkey bacon in my freezer. I have to
That's one thing I'll never mess with. I will never eat turkey bacon.
I love
If you're
it.
making something with bacon, use a damn real slice of bacon on it for the flavor. Then have one in your mouth as you're doing it. But like turkey bacon, I don't know. It's just not for me.
I mean, I like
I
bacon.
I don't like the
That's what
texture
I'm
of
not
turkey
liking on it.
I love it. I burn it. I make it so it's crispy.
I think that maybe that's my problem. I like undercook it and it just
Yeah.
like bacon.
No, it has to be cooked so that it's like
bacon.
that it's stiff. All right, so we have 2 new things here. We have quinoa and scallions, goat cheese.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. Let me show you. There's actually really good stuff on here. Some of it's a little odd.
I'm gonna try these, I think, this week.
There's a turkey hash for breakfast, which is potatoes, peppers, onions, and then it says use like chopped turkey meat in it, ground turkey.
Wait,
And
potatoes?
that was really good with an egg over it. So it's like a hash, like a
Yeah, like chopped. Yeah, it's like corned beef hash, but
yeah.
turkey hash.
I don't know if I'm into that.
Have you ever tried the sweet potato hash?
Were we just
Yeah,
talking
it
about
makes
that last
sense.
weekend?
Yeah, that's good too.
Or I used last weekend. We didn't have any sort of potatoes in the house, so I used riced cauliflower, and it was
Do you
good with like you put a fried egg literally on anything. And it
I know
tastes
you can. Do you buy your rice cauliflower or do you make it yourself?
I'm too lazy, so I buy it from BJ's in like little. It's like a big bag of 4 smaller bags.
Okay.
I've made it here, and it like gets all over no matter how
I know.
mix. And it's
Because
way cheaper to make it, but it's like not worth the headache. So I just get it at BJ's frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah, my hubs does it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the chef. He's the gourmet around here, Eddie.
Oh, all right.
There's a chicken ciabatta sandwich. So like they're even saying on here, you can have stuff on a ciabatta. Like it's not like you can't eat bread. This is just grilled chicken, carrots grated, onions, garlic, no mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, tomato, an onion, and Swiss cheese. Not so exciting. There's matzo ball soup.
Oh, a little matzo ball soup.
There's a
have matzo ball
Gouda
soup.
grilled cheese with arugula and roasted peppers. I fucking love
That's
Gouda. I'm a
good.
sucker
Me
for
too.
Gouda.
I love Gouda.
Like grilled cheese
Oh.
and you pull it, it's a little stringy. That
What
sounds
kind of
fun.
bread is that on, though, the grilled cheese?
Just says 2 slices of sprouted whole grain bread is what they were.
Okay.
Ooh, I like the David's bread. That's my favorite.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
Yeah, we have that.
Yeah, I always get that. But you know what I end up doing with the bread, with the David's bread, if it's in my house? Toasting it, putting a ton of butter on it, and jelly. So it's like a dessert. No, like, it's like worse than a donut. I have to like not have that like sliced bread in my house because it's so
You
good.
don't normally, because the same thing. I get like tempted in the morning to have it.
No, not in the morning. At night, like I'm watching TV. And I'm
Oh,
like,
really?
ooh,
No,
I
I'm
could have
tempted
a
in the
really
morning.
dark toasted piece of bread with butter dripping. You know what it is? I watch people all day in the diner get like these meals, and I'm like,
Burgers.
oh, not even cheeseburgers, like the waffle, like oh my god, with bananas and chocolate chips on it. And so I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
how do you that's a good question, Alina. How do you control yourself in the restaurant? Because I used to work at a restaurant and I'm in the kitchen. I'm like, let me get some of those fries out of that fry roll. Let me get those appetizers that we're passing around for this party. I'm going to eat it all.
I haven't eaten in my diner since January because I bring all my food with me. And Shakeology. That's my key. Because I eat before I go to work. So I eat at 7 o'clock in the morning. Every food group, like as much food as I can eat before I go to work, like a vegetable, a fruit, a protein, a carb. Like I eat, like I have so much food in the morning. And by the time I get to work at 10, 11 o'clock, I have my Shakeology, and that lasts me almost till, and then I have one prepared lunch. So around 2:30, I'll have that, and that lasts me to the rest of the day. Are you taking a picture?
I did. I did a boomerang like this, and it. You always are with your face hands, and every time I take one.
What does it mean? There's less than a minute left.
Oh, all right.
This is gonna cut us off, and we don't want to talk to you anymore. See you later.
Bye.
Yeah, it's gonna just say. Yeah, it's just gonna go. It's gonna go away in the middle of whatever.
I'm so glad you're on. I really hope you join us because you're so much fun.
Oh,
And
babe.
I already like you, and you better join us.
Our whole family's kind of like this. Definitely. Actually, I hung out with Lauren all day yesterday, and we had like
No pressure.
I had like the best day of my life.